Hi everyone, welcome to JMJ Blocks. Today we are making Chira Thoran, and this is called what in English?
Amaranthus.
Amaranthus. Okay, so this is fresh chira, red chira we call in Malayalam. Okay, washed well. This is very
3 times you have to wash.
3 times washed
And
very
then
well.
use only tender stem and fresh leaves.
Yeah, use tender stem and fresh leaves.
If you see flowers like this, no? This we will not use. You have to take it out.
Yeah, remove the flowers and then just ensure that it is clean. Okay, now then chop it fine. As you see here, we are chopping it really fine. So look at the quantity of this, and this is the chopped one. Now it looks like it's too much, but when you really cook, what will happen is it releases all water and things like that, and becomes exactly less than half,
1/3.
1/3 of it. Yeah.
So,
So this has got a lot of health benefits. So let me ask the cook to speak.
this leaf has a lot of health benefits. So if you're someone who is suffering from anemia, issues of that kind, include this leaf in your diet. Now, the only part where you have to invest some time is cleaning and segregating nice leaves. Otherwise, the cooking time is also very less. And if you include this once in a week minimum, you get very good fiber out of this chira. At the same time, all your iron requirements will be met. And this leaf is actually very easy to grow. If you have a little bit of land, it is very easy to cultivate this. You get seeds. So actually seeds grow in this flower. So it's tiny black seeds that grows in this. You can take the seeds, sow it, it grows rapidly, and you can keep harvesting it. After one harvest it starts growing from where you've plucked the stem. So it is very healthy to eat this chira.
Okay, now just be very careful when you're cutting this. I'll just give you a live demo. So she's actually rolling this entire leaves in such a way that it becomes like a bar, and then very gently chopping.
So in my native and all, what they do is they try to make it very minute like this, but it is not needed. See, once it starts cooking, the size reduces, and you don't have to really stress too much on chopping it finely and all that. A little bit coarse is also fine, because I have separated only tender stem and fresh leaves. So you don't have to worry much, but when you're chopping, you can just roll it like this and then chop easily. And chop, chop, chop.
Yeah. So I think it's got another 2 rounds to chop, and as of now, look at the quantity. These are the chopped ones, and these are just completed. that's also going into. Okay, so let's see one more time how to make that roll. So take it all
It's
together.
very easy. It's very easy. You don't have to fuss about anything. It's just like however the leaf comes in your hand, no? Just roll it up like this and give an even end here. Huh? And start chopping. If you see any big pieces here, you hold it back again. If you have long nails like me, while chopping, don't chop your nails and put it.
Just making the vegetables cut. So once it is done, I will showcase what are the ingredients needed. Okay. Some green chili is getting cut.
We'll start.
Okay, so these are the leaves that is finely chopped, and you will see it's a beans. Normally I don't know the actual name. It's a long beans that is again chopped to smallest pieces, and then we have freshly grinded coconut. Okay, and
Are we putting this coconut?
so we will be using this coconut.
So this is a quantity.
So she has taken
Handful.
one handful of coconut.
Okay.
Okay, into a mixture grinder, and few other ingredients that we have here is onion,
So into the
green
coconut.
chili, and curry leaves
Garlic also.
and garlic. Now into the mixture, grinding mixture, we have dry coconut put, freshly grinded coconut, and then we are adding
Jeera.
jeera,
Cumin seeds.
cumin seeds.
So along with cumin seeds, you will have to also put one more ingredient. Okay. Along with that, you will add a pinch of turmeric also. The reason why we add turmeric is in case if there is any poisonous particles in the leaf, it will make it go away. So now what we will do is into this, we will not put anything else apart from garlic into this, and we will grind this into a good paste.
Okay, now we are closing the lid.
Will not add any water, huh? No water.
There is no water added, and we are grinding. Okay, now let's see how it looks. So this is how the grinding
No, since we are not adding water, no, it's a little difficult to grind. So if you see your mortar is getting stuck, your mixie getting stuck, you have to release all the ingredients once again from the sides and grind it once again. Not into a fine paste, but medium paste. Ah, it smells so good, no? This paste,
Yeah.
jeera and all that.
So again, all the things which
Done.
yeah, so all the thing is stuck onto the grinder was released and grinded again, and this is how the consistency looks like.
This consistency is good.
So I will show you a closer view of it. Yeah. So basically this had coconut and haldi powder
Cumin and garlic.
and cumin and garlic grinded to this consistency. Okay, now we are going to start the cooking process. So we have a pan kept on the stove, and the flame is adjusted to
Medium.
medium. Okay, I'm just waiting for the pan to get heated up.
Yeah, always when you cook, no, you have to cook it in medium. Always when you cook, you should either cook it in medium or low flame. That is when you get all the flavors.
Okay.
In high flame, what happens is you are literally taking away all the water content and all the, those minute particles in any dish for that matter away, which actually spoils the taste and gives you a burnt taste. So on medium and low, whenever you can cook in low flame, that is the best. If you can cook in medium, that's also fine, but high you should rarely use. See, for example, if you're making papad, it has to be on high. If you're making chapati, it has to be on high. Dosa has to be on high. But these kind of dishes, you have to make it in medium flame. Now I'll
Okay.
add some coconut powder. Coconut oil.
Oil, yeah.
Coconut oil is good for health, so don't worry. You can
Okay.
add it. And our quantity is also quite decent. So that's why I'm adding.
So for this quantity, how many tablespoons?
4 tablespoons.
Yeah, four tablespoon of coconut oil is now added.
Ah.
Okay, so looks like the coconut oil is heated up, and the first ingredient that goes in to the pan is chopped onion. And then goes the curry leaf, and then the green chili. I think like the normal cooking, we don't have to wait till it becomes golden brown, right?
It has to just become transparent, and that should be okay. And we'll add a little bit of salt to make it easier, faster actually. We can add good amount of salt because we have taken almost 4 bunches of
Yeah.
amaranthus seeds, no?
So I think two normal small tablespoon of salt has gone in. But add salt according to your taste. Okay.
fine actually. You don't have to cook it any further. That's okay. That's
So I
good.
think this is done. Now we will add the chopped amaranthus, it's red chira in Malayalam, and the long beans that we have chopped into these small pieces goes into the pan. Look at the quantity now, and then once we finish cooking, see the quantity, it will be very less than this. Like we said, this is a very healthy green that you can include in your diet. Okay, now it's time to put the grinded mixture into the pan.
Don't put your hand into the mixie and cut it. Rather use a wooden ladle of this kind. And if there is something sticking onto the walls of the thing, no, you can always add some water. You can add some water to this. Okay. Just add some water, take everything out. And add this water into this mixture. To this add some salt, because first you added only little bit of salt for the onion. Add enough of salt. And don't try to mix it now, because if you try to mix it now, it will fall down, it will create a mess. So all you need to do is put it in low flame, turn the flame to low and just close it. Keep it like that for some time, it will reduce in size and then you can mix it. So this we had kept it closed for like 2-3 minutes. Now we will mix it. See the amount of water that has come out. You can see the water here, no? See? Red water. So you don't have to add too much of water. If you add too much of water, no, it becomes very soggy and there will not be any taste to it. So now you mix nicely. So this masala that we have grinded and put, no, that has to reach everywhere.
So so you had kept all the masala on the top, right? And you gave some time for it to cook. And now, what is the reason for doing that?
So if you don't, if you try to mix everything one shot, right, before the leaves cook, it will be very messy and the leaves will be stiff.
Okay.
Without cooking. Now it has become a little soggy, that's why you're able to mix properly. See?
Okay.
You've nicely mixed it.
And even the quantity has reduced from initial.
Yeah. Quantity has become already half. Now what you need to do is just press it so that all the water can be released to the sides, and that in itself will help this leaf cook. You don't have to add any extra water. This is the time you can just do a taste to see if salt is fine. Yeah, salt is good. A little less, which we can add later. Don't do anything. Just let it cook for another 5 to 7 minutes and your chira thoran, red amaranthus dry fry, stir fry will be ready.
Okay, we are almost done with this. It's cooked fine. Look at the quantity, like we said at the beginning. This has gone exactly less than half of the pan.
All the water is gone.
So the water, there's no water left. So I think it's ready for consumption. So do try this at home. This is very simple and healthy. And watch JMJ vlogs for such simple home cooking, and it will go well with your meal. So thank you everyone for watching. Do subscribe and watch this space for more such videos. Thank you.